What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? All right, so we got some big things to get into today. New ZEBEC partnership. We got some Jasmy updates, guys. Let's get into it. Let's have a look at the price action, guys. Swift and Onyx Coin are in fantastic DCA opportunities right now, guys. Fantastic. Jasmy down or up 1.1% on the day, down 4.5% on the week, down 20 on the month, but up 40.8 on the year. Even in rank at 79 with a $1.04 billion market cap, 38 million in volume. XCN down 5.7% on the day, 20% on the week, even on the month, and up 875% on the year. Down 7 spots in rank to 121, 572 million in market cap, 84 million in volume. Swift Coin down 6.5% on the day, 15.8 on the week, up 114 on the month, and up 479 on the year. We are down 18 spots in rank to 283, $160 million market cap at 12 million in volume. ZEBEC, unreal, guys, up 11.5% on the day, 48.9 on the week, 117 on the month, up 18 spots in rank to 319 and $130 million market cap, 36 million in volume. Let's go have a look at the charts, guys. What's going on in the crypto world? Still doing the exact same thing as Bitcoin. Jasmy extremely correlated to Bitcoin here, guys. As you can see, nothing new to report until Bitcoin breaks to the upside, which it was doing before we saw market manipulation yesterday. Jasmy was following suit, and now it's pulled back down just like Bitcoin, but now it's working its way back up again just like Bitcoin. Up to 2 cents 146, guys. Hopefully we get more movement to the upside moving forward. Looking at Bitcoin, it's the exact same thing as Jasmy, as I just said. Look at that. Look at that sideways action, guys. Unbelievable. 21 days now. So we're working our way back up, though, guys. $96,600. Not too bad. Can we get back above the 100-day SMA? That is what I'll be watching for on Bitcoin. Probably not going to happen until next week now. It's, what is it, Saturday today? So it's not that far away, but still frustrating because it should have been happening today if it wasn't for that market manipulation from Bybit yesterday. So everything took a hit. Swift Coin down at 1 cent 75. I'm kind of interested here to see. I told you guys the other day that Swift and XCN could both sweep the lows around 1 cent 5, 1.5 cent, maybe 1 cent 4. But we seem to be holding pretty strong at that 1 cent 75 level for Onyx Coin, which is still a phenomenal DC opportunity, guys. Make no mistake about that, right? And if we go over to Swift Coin, very similar. Swift Coin's actually swept the lows down at 1 cent 5. It's 1 cent 59, barely 1 cent 5. But it's sweeping those lows, guys. Listen, we could come right down here. This is where I'm anticipating a bounce for Swift, right here. It's a significant level. It was resistance, and then it broke through. It was support. It was support. So will we break down to this level at 1 cent 32? That is entirely possible. I think that will be a significant level for dollar cost averaging opportunities. ZEBEC, on the other hand, is like, hold my beer, bro. Still inside of this bull pennant, ping-ponging around. We've wicked outside of it a couple of times. Very similar price structure to Onyx Coin when Onyx Coin had its run last month. ZEBEC seems to be doing something extremely similar. These really big wicks down, and then all the way back up inside of its bull pennant structure, symmetrical triangle. I am anticipating a break to the upside here, maybe after a couple more days. Next week, we'll probably see that move up to this area here, guys, around that 2025. That would be my next move, depending on what happens with Bitcoin. But that's probably going to happen next week, in my opinion. All right, so what else do we have? Quick update on ZEBEC here, guys. Check this bullish news out. Bullish news. New partnership for ZEBEC. Aspis Protocol. We're thrilled to announce our partnership with Aspis Protocol. By merging our payment tech and ZAI with Aspis AI-powered asset management, we're bringing real-time, secure, by-the-second payment flows for Aspis. More on the way. More partnerships on the way, guys. So we got big things continuing to come across the board for ZEBEC as well. Stay tuned. Accidentally paused it there. Whoops. Anyway, moving on. Jasmy, we got another video here from a friend of the channel, Neo Extrix, guys. Neo Son, make sure you give him a follow over on X. Definitely one of my favorite sources of research and data on Jasmy. Listen up.
Let's return to the security systems developed by Jasmy and its 2 patents. The fundamental idea is to offer authentication without usernames or passwords, as well as a protection mechanism through a second key. The combination of these 2 elements aims to address all the current security issues while simplifying access to the complex world of blockchain for non-experts. Jasmy eliminates all vulnerabilities by integrating a system where access to data and services relies on a dual security key and advanced encryption protocols, developed by Sony's security expert, Tadashi Morita. At the core of the system, a first key is associated with the identity of the user or device, while a second key is required to unlock or modify the protected information. This second key can be held by a physical device, such as a smartphone or a secure card, or dynamically generated from unique biometric features, such as vein recognition, which has been introduced in the development of the system by Jasmy. Vein authentication adds an additional layer of security by using unique biometric data based on the internal patterns of veins, which are invisible and complex to replicate. This makes the system highly resistant to any form of attack, such as forgery, identity theft, or physical attacks on a device. Payments and transactions are an obvious application of the system developed by the team. Today, transaction validation is done through processes like 2-factor authentication, which, although effective, adds complexity for the user. With Jasmy's patents, transactions can be confirmed solely through the second security key, generated from the person's unique identity and securely stored in their PDL. When a person makes a payment or transaction, the device initiating the transaction verifies the owner's identity using an integrated authentication module, using vein biometrics or a digital certificate stored on their device. This validation is then recorded, ensuring that only the authorized person could have made the transaction. In the case of an attempted fraud, the absence of exploitable identifiers prevents any impersonation. To ensure the security of devices and infrastructures, each device integrated into this system is assigned a unique and secure identifier based on the dual key system. For example, when a sensor records a measurement, it is immediately encrypted with the first key. To access or modify it, the second key, held by the authorized party or parties, is required. If a malicious person tries to manipulate the data, they would need to compromise both keys simultaneously, which is practically impossible without the authorization of the legitimate owner or the individuals in charge of the legitimate infrastructure. In an authentication and cybersecurity context within a company, employees no longer need to remember dozens of identifiers. Their access to systems and applications is managed through the second key, which can be stored on a secure device, such as a badge, phone, or USB key with a secure module. When an employee wishes to access a workstation or an application, they use their personal device, which communicates with the system to validate their identity, without any password being exchanged over the network. In the event of an unauthorized access attempt, the system immediately blocks the request, as the dual key cannot be reconstructed without the legitimate user's physical or biometric element. This can also be applied to file exchanges and internal communications. Sensitive documents sent by an employee are automatically encrypted and can only be decrypted by authorized recipients. Therefore, even if a hacker intercepted the files, they would be unable to read them without possessing the second key. With the large-scale adoption of the security technologies developed by Jasmy in Japan, by businesses, governments, and individuals, the current approach to cybersecurity would be radically transformed, thus setting a model for the rest of the world. The seamless and effortless connections to services, objects, and infrastructures through a unique technology would help create a highly secure environment, both in the digital and physical world.
Very, 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 very key, guys, for Jasmy's future here. Like, I don't know how anyone can sleep on this technology, on this project, and not really understand it, right? The people calling it a scam and stuff, I'm just like, man, like you really got to go do your research. It's almost, I feel like it's like people before Amazon became as big as they are, or Google, people saying Google's a scam. And you're just like, but you knew about Google, you just be sitting there going like, are you crazy right now? You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, listen, very, very big. All right, guys, we got big news coming out of Jasmy over this next probably 5-6 weeks. So stay tuned for that. Their Japan's year end is coming. We're going to have the roadmap coming out. We got a lot of stuff. I'm going to get into that in another video. I get the hiccups. Of course I do. But listen, apologize for the late video today, guys. Normally this video would have been out hours ago, but we were up last night over on the Patreon. We were doing a live stream last night. 5.5 hours we were live streaming over on the Patreon last night. It was a phenomenal time. I didn't get to bed till like 4:30 in the morning last night, so I was pretty tired. So, and then also today, guys, I spent most of the morning creating a brand new Discord that is free for Patreon members. Right, it's a private Discord for Patreon members only. We've gotten rid of the free Discord because there was too much scammers in there, too many people pretending to be me. There's too many people in there accidentally leaking information and stuff like that. So anyway, we got rid of the free Discord. It's unfortunate, but it was being abused and there's too many scammers, and I don't need people pretending to be me in the Discord scamming people, right? So in saying that, guys, I created a private Discord that is free for Patreon members. So if you want to gain access to it, everyone from the Patreon, there's over 18, almost 1,900 people over there now. They've all jumped over to the Discord as well. So you get both. You get the Patreon and the chats and everything in the lives, and you get the free Patreon that comes with it, right? All in one place. So I was spending most of the morning creating the new private Patreon only Discord. I know it sounds weird, but you have that. So listen, guys, if I came up to you and I said, look, you can have access to our community, everything over on the Patreon. You can get the live streams over on the Patreon. You can get into the gems. We just dropped another gem the other day over there. We're looking at 6 different gems right now that are going to pop hundreds of percentages, in our opinion, over the next few weeks, maybe a couple of months, guys. You don't want to miss out on getting in on these early, but if you can have access to that, the community, the chats, the support system, the gems that we're getting into, the live streams over there, you can book one-on-one coaching AMAs with me personally. And now on top of that, by the way, the AMAs that I do, the one-on-ones that you can book with me, there's also a free service that I provide over on the Patreon as well. There is no extra charge for that either. People have been asking me how much for that. It's nothing. I provide that free for you as a Patreon member, as well as the free Discord private group as well. So if I offered you all of that, and I said to you, the only thing I want from you is for you to buy me a Happy Meal, would you do it? Would you buy me a Happy Meal? Would you buy a brother a Happy Meal? That's all I want from you guys. While these other content creators are charging you $100 up to $1,000, you can join our community, massive community, extremely helpful community, profitable community. We have helped 28 members of our Patreon hit 7-digit portfolios in the last month. Okay? That's the value we bring to the table over there. And you can do all of that for the price of a Happy Meal. So check it out, guys. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. If you don't like it, you can leave. If you decide this isn't for me, you can leave. And it's no issue. There's no problem. You just leave. You just don't renew after your first month. You're like, hey, see you later. I'm canceling. And you walk away. There's no fee for canceling or anything like that. You just leave, right? So what do you have to lose? And all you have, like a Happy Meal, that's it, right? We're not charging you $100 or anything like that. Just buy me a Happy Meal. But I promise you 2 things. 1, you will learn something over there that's going to help make you a better trader and investor. And 2, once you become a part of our community and you chat with everybody over there and you see the support system and the help that you have and the information you have access to, you're not going to want to leave. So yeah, check it out, guys. The link is down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. See you guys in the next one.